Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back yet to another breathtaking reaction. If you want to detect or see jealousy, then today I will unearth some of its kind. We always say if it quacks like a duck, walks like a duck, looks like a duck, then it is a duck. Indeed, the latest news at A M QAROL place or at Nyabohanze, so to speaking, has resurrected all kind of unpalatable baggage and pleasantry going forward. This is what we call the jealousy gallo. You know, any good news or greatest news that is within Nyabohanze that is associated with A M QAROL, are you there? Shall make them vomit all other unpalatable pleasantries, which sometimes I find myself hogwash. It is just news for their own views. It is news wrapped with a poisoned chalice that they usually feed their mediocre audiences going forward. So guys, if you want to get to know the latest development, then put it here going forward. If you're coming across this channel for the very first time, kindly take a moment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click at the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, therefore YouTube shall notify you instantly. My loyal subscriber, may God bless you abundantly for your ever support in this channel. May God bless you abundantly. Without you, this channel wouldn't be at this level. So let's unearth all the greatest news at A M QAROL place after the break. Welcome back to my YouTube chit chat. My name is SnrZack and this is my YouTube channel. Guys, the YouTube guy or the YouTube representatives, trust and safety departments from California, that is how he introduced himself, arrived in Nyabohanze or at A M QAROL Villa.
I'm AJ from California, and yeah, I'm from YouTube. So I work with YouTube actually.
Oh wow!
So I'm just
You
here
work with
to
YouTube?
I'm just here to observe.
Okay. So
Record.
like you've come to do a research?
Yeah, just to see because my manager actually was the one that introduced me to marwa, and I started watching his music, his videos and stuff, and that's what I'm here for. So I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just observing.
Yeah. Like what is the intentions of the?
Yeah, we just want to see how best we can systemize the whole thing, optimize the opportunity, and then scale it up next year. See how best I can. If everything goes well, we can get YouTube involved or Netflix and have like a documentary.
Wow.
That's the whole goal. Yeah.
From the company itself.
Yeah. So to see if we can upscale it and make it bigger, and more tourism, more exposure. Because I think what Maro is doing, I've never seen anything like it.
Guys, even from the company itself, YouTube are talking about it.
Yeah.
So to you,
YouTube
it's
knows
something
about, they know you guys. My manager knows every single one of you.
like the overall manager of the
Yeah, they know.
YouTube.
So we handle monetization and violations. So I'm from the safety and trust
Safety and
department. So we, like, if you upload your video before it actually, when it's rendering, we would check to make sure it's actually within the guidelines. So if it's not, then we wouldn't allow you to
Oh,
publish
it's
it.
not that it's being checked by
AI. Now AI does it, but we were the ones that did it before AI.
But you really restrict a lot of AI content, and
Yeah, because AI now.
the platform itself is run by AI.
Yeah, because
Why does it work like that?
Because it's all tagged, so it's meta tagged. Like if, for example, if you are videoing and there's children here, AI already has a format of children pictures.
Oh,
So if your video is matched to that platform, so your video, for example, if you upload it, it will be compared to the AI to see if there's children, if there's any curse words, if there's any asthma, like noise. Sometimes, white people, They use like balloon when you use your finger on the balloon, the squeaky noise. It is a sexual content.
Really?
Because some people use it to pleasurize themselves.
Oh,
Yeah.
and it's not allowed.
So it's not allowed. So we would use all those monitors. So it's actually like tagging. They would meta tag all these things so that your video is free from that. So if your video goes through, then that means you passed the threshold. Yeah.
Like they don't normally, like the company doesn't allow kids in.
Yeah, they don't want,
unless you set
because
it
you
to be
cannot-
meant for kids.
Yeah.
So right now, like if I go back home and I create family content and I have my kids.
Yeah, we
in
look
the
at your
video.
channel if it's a family channel.
Really?
So if you're doing content based on lifestyle and all that adult stuff, and then you put kid stuff in your video, then that's promoting, child safety. So it's called minor sexualizing. Like if you went to the beach and there's children innocently swimming, but you see kids with like small bikinis or naked kids on the pool sometimes, if you video that, that's a violation. You cannot do that.
Oh, and AI can like
Yeah, because they
just
have pictures of children from birth all the way to 14 years, which is the legal age. Anything over 14 years is an adult on the internet. If you are over 14, you are an adult on the internet.
How do you feel that YouTube is the only platform that does video sharing?
All of them.
Like
Yeah, Facebook does it.
From that very video that you've just watched, majority of the lazy gang and within the YouTube street never sat pretty well and never find it sitting well with them. They couldn't perform such kind of the greatest news to be nearly possible or to be possible at a place. So the arrival of this guy sent jitters along their spine and along their stomach. As we speak now, they are experiencing stomachache. The reasons why they are vomiting and pleasantry that are not warranted for. Are you there? So some of them are calling it maybe it is a prank pulled by A.M QAROL just to self-promote a self-imposed party. That's what the lazy gang are saying. A self-promoted party to be endorsed by the YouTube channel or by the YouTube people or by the Google going forward.
Honestly. Hey, but this one now is a different twist. This one is a different twist. Maybe Marwa brought this person in to show us that, see, even the YouTube, maybe it's Marwa who created this whole drama. You never know. You see, on the streets we expect anything. Then Lucy said they have scored 0 on this one. This could be even be Marwa pulling off this one. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Nikki. I had not even read what you are saying. It's the same thing. Yeah? This could be even Marwa pulling off this one to make him look important. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you so much for insisting that. He earned his PhD from YT. It's ridiculous. Maybe YouTube has started doing impromptu visits. If that is the case, they should start with me. They say that I'm a hater. Did YouTube send him with their helicopter? They are very big company. They said that this guy came with a bus. You know what happens when you come with a bus from Nairobi to the village? When you reach the village, you have to pick up on the border that motorbike to bring you to Nyabuhansi. And if that would have been the case, then Marwa would have sent his own motorbike to go and pick that person. How did this person arrive in the village? That is a question to be answered. They just, he came from Moses Studios. They just found one actor to create one drama. The party will soon be over. Anything to keep the viewers entertained. Marwa must start thinking about security if this sort of people start sniffing. And yeah, but also at the same time now we are thinking that this is Marwa's game. At the same time, we don't know. Next, he will tell us he is friends with Ngush. Even the president. He went to see the president and it failed. you hear what happened to Pablo? Okay, yes, I heard what happened to him, and I did that video yesterday. He fell in a well, in a borehole full of water.
Now, that is the hatred that it comes with such kind of the latest development at Amara Place. The lazy gang can't settle. They will never settle. And they will never even agree, even if the YouTube or the Google itself comes and verify this man and say this man works with them. They will still reject it, and they will still say that such kind of information is stale. Basically because this guy visits I Am QAROL. Basically because that latest development is associated with I Am QAROL. Simply mean they can never take or perform or praise anything that I Am QAROL touches. Whether it's good, whether it's promoting negative, positively, they will always put it negative. Are you there? That is the narrative here. Are you there? That is the narrative here. So, now, Irene Jep did another interview with this great guy just to do a basic ground check. And this is what they had to say.
Aaron is I'm in contact with Aaron. So he lives in the Silicon Valley. If he wants, he can come to my office. Number 2,
Aaron Dante.
yeah, and number 2, I've worked with so many content creators that are bigger than Marwa in terms of, followers.
For instance, who?
I already said it off camera.
Oh,
I have seen, they know who I am because some of her followers, I saw your comment section today.
oh,
They were
you were.
asking, is this,
I didn't know. I didn't even know that you know my channel.
No, I saw it today. So I was laughing because they basically found out, that obviously they know because some people's accounts were deactivated. And some people had, they've even been arrested by the police because of the they call themselves reactors, but they were basically like bullying this particular person. And it's unacceptable. As far as Google is concerned, Google promotes reactors. It's normal, it's not a big deal. But once you cross that line and you start being personal and harassing people or insulting them, that's called BLI, vulgar, lewd, and inappropriate, and that's unacceptable on the platform.
From that very video, the essence of communication was just to do a background check. Among other questions that the gentleman was being asked about the YouTube and content creation going forward. While I've just used the shortest clip, just only to give you for the purpose of a ground check. Well, the gentleman says that he knows Aaron Dante. He comes from California, USA. And Aaron Dante is the point of reference if you want to get to know this young man that works with YouTube. Are you there? He even produces phone and shows that he is a content analyst with YouTube at the Department of Safety and Trust. That is what he pulled out of this video. Now guys, from here, we now want to read the comments or the reactions of the lazy gang or the keyboard reactors when Irene Jep was interviewing this guy. The lazy gang came tired on the comment section to spew insult and to spew hatred going forward. It was well exhibited in this comment. So I just want to choose two. I believe I just want to choose some two comments that was so negative. Very many were very negative, but they were repetitively. But this one was more correlating with the content I'm exuding right now. Are you there? So I want to choose of two main ones. And the reasons why my emotion is attached to it, because I have a genuine rebuttal. So I will be reading the comments of the lazy gang on the comment sections of Irene's Jeb interview, plus my own rebuttal, and I want to put them into their own space. I know they will come for me. I don't care. It's fire for fire. You come for me, I come for you triple. You come for me triple, I will come for you infinitely. So I don't care. It's fire for fire. I will come for you full throttle. So these are the crazy comments that signifies hatred and jealousy by the lazy gang. The comment number 1, this guy says, this guy traveled from Nairobi to Nyabohanzi on a bus, decked out from that bus with his pink pimp suit, claiming to be a YouTube representative. And Marwa's gullible fans and gullible YouTubers believe him. He would have been flown to Nyabohanzi or to Migori's airstrip by a private jet. Guys, if you listen to that comment, it's a comment that's belittling. It's a comment that's gesturing. It is a comment that always portrays Marwa in a bad picture. It is also a comment that always abusing Marwa. For those who don't know the meanings of gullible, gullible which means the foolish, the ignorant, or the retarded. That's the meaning of gullible, merely foolish. So the foolish Marwa fans is abusing Marwa fans. The foolish Marwa YouTubers, he is abusing the Nyabohanzi YouTubers and all the YouTubers of Marwa. Well, Mr. Know It All and Mr. Private Jet, this is my rebuttal. My friend, everybody has got taste and preference. Everybody has got taste and preference. So if this man decided even to travel to a Marwa compound with a motorcycle, or even to scroll, or even to crawl, that one is none of your business. The same way you don't have money and you're flying, it is not at the preference and taste of this guy to keep on flying or being flown on a private jet. He arrives the way he thinks best for him. He arrived the way he thought dignified his personality and his surrounding going forward. So you are not there to dictate for him whatever kind of a vessel that you want him to travel with. Number 2 rebuttal, it is part of scenic view to travel with a bus. If you want to see, or if you're traveling to Africa or any place at the first time, it's good to go by a bus within the city. That alone will help you view the scenic view, make good picture, and also to get and explore the nature by road. I hope that one will decide going forward. And number 3, which is the most important one, same rebuttal. How would you want to show up in a Marwa place? Let's say, for example, you are given that opportunity, go back, come to a Marwa place. Okay, let's say, because you hate Marwa so much, you cannot fathom even visiting him. Let's say, the one of the lazy gang. How would you show up visiting A.M QAROL? How would you show up visiting Max 1 in Nyabohanzi? How would you show up visiting ontrending? Will you be flown with a private jet? Perhaps it would be even be so worse. How would you be flown? How would you show up in one of the lazy gang that you believe so much so that you can belittle others to protect them or to protect their brand going forward? How would you show up? Tell us the best way you would show up, or exhibit. Get where you are, visit A.M QAROL. We see how you will show up. Get from that comfort zone, visit even Max 1 in that village. We see how you will show up. Comment number 2. I said I'm reading comment and I rebuttal them. This is comment number 2. I'd chosen out 2 comments, and this is the second one. It reads, that guy didn't breach security protocol because it was a setup by Marwa to make I Am Marwa look so important as the party ends. This one is again gesturing and wants to belittle I Am Marwa's party. My rebuttal. Indeed, I Am Marwa is very important. And that's why you, the world, and including all the lazy gang, is talking about him, is gossiping about him, and you merely writing this about this very important man, the son of the soil within Africa, I Am Marwa. He is very important. People who are useless, are not important, are dead people. Or somebody so subversive, that so ordinary, that people have written him off, that you cannot fathom talk about him. But so long as you talk and whine and waste and do all other kind of things about I Am Marwa and in the name of I Am Marwa, so long as the lazy gang you support does a negative content about I Am Marwa and that content brings them food on the table, they sit and eat with the name of I Am Marwa. I Am Marwa is so important to people, including you. Reaction number 1. Rebuttal number 2. You all the negative gang, you've been left with a rotten egg, with a spongent rotten egg on your faces. Because from the party, that the party won't be there because of El Ninos. From that chief and the security and the police to come and stop I Am Marwa party. That I Am Marwa party won't be successful. That I Am Marwa party won't be having an international visitors. That I Am Marwa party won't be that thing. That I Am Marwa party won't take place. That I Am Marwa party will be destroyed by very many things. All your prophecies has failed terribly big. All your prophecies has been shown dust. How many number of times has rained when people are available in the party? Even 2 days ago it rained. We were shown. What were the effects of the rains? What were the effects of El Nino? Yani, what I'm saying, all your prophecies and your bad prophecies about I Am Marwa or your bad affirmations were all beaten big time. All your predictions were fallen short of their promises. They fell short of what you used to glorify. Are you there? This is now why you are coming to belittle I Am Marwa, because all the prophecies have been negated, all the prophecies has not come true. Now you want to belittle I Am Marwa, calling his party not important, that I Am Marwa is pulling a prank to make his party flowery, or to appear to have been endorsed by YouTube or Google. Sick in mind. This is what you are trying to do. Now you've been left gossiping around, because what you do is gossiping in the YouTube, gossiping through keyboard reaction. That is it. What are you doing? My advice to Marwa, as we wind up this conversation going forward, the real deal could be headed your way. The involvement of a Netflix by this YouTube representative guy from California, it's quite amazing. So make sure you have a proper legal representation or legal advice to always avoid any possible or any looming shortchange. Make sure no deal should get yourself being shortchanged. I'm so elated and I'm so happy with all latest development that is coming your way. And may God bless you abundantly. Until next time, this is SnrZack. Prost.